Hello, nice to meet you again. One question about prehistoric animals that you may have always wondered about is why did prehistoric creatures manage to grow to much larger sizes compared to modern-day animals? Alright, are you sure that prehistoric creatures were larger than modern-day animals?
Are you sure about that?
Sure, go ahead and ask your question. The largest prehistoric creature that comes to mind is probably that massive herbivorous dinosaur, right? The herbivorous dinosaurs with features like a small head, long neck and tail, massive body, sturdy four legs, and most importantly, being gigantic in size, are collectively referred to as titanosaurs. The most representative genus of this group is Argentinosaurus. Based on fossil evidence, scientists estimate that fully grown Argentinosaurus individuals could reach lengths of up to 30 to 40 meters, which is double the length of a 40-foot container and weigh between 50 to 100 tons. These sizes make them one of the largest creatures to ever exist on Earth and appear to be the largest and heaviest terrestrial animals to have ever existed. However, Argentinosaurus is not the largest creature to have ever existed. This title, as many people know, belongs to the blue whale, with the largest scientifically measured size reaching up to 30 m. The largest individual ever recorded weighed up to 199 tons, and not only the blue whale but also many modern creatures boast sizes comparable to those of prehistoric animals. From the whale family to various species of sharks, giant squids, to the African bush elephant standing nearly 4 meters tall, weighing an average of 5 tons and reaching a maximum of 10 tons. The white rhinoceros, standing at 1.8 meters tall, measuring 4 meters in length and weighing up to 3.6 tons, and the giraffe, with a height of almost 6 meters and a weight close to 2 tons. Additionally, there are saltwater crocodiles, reticulated python, hippo, polar bears, and countless other modern-day creatures that possess colossal sizes. Many of them would leave you awestruck if encountered in the wild. To be more precise, not every dinosaur or prehistoric creature is super huge. The smallest dinosaur fossil ever found belongs to a bird-like creature that lived around 99 million years ago in present-day Myanmar. The fossil, consisting of only the head and a beak, measures a mere 1.5 centimeters and is preserved in amber, which is fossilized tree resin. This tiny dinosaur appears to be even smaller than the smallest existing bird, the bee hummingbird, which has a maximum length of about 6.1 centimeters. And if you're grappling with something, then you're right, birds, scientifically speaking, are the modern-day descendants of dinosaurs. Archaeological evidence indicates that modern birds evolved from a group of theropodid dinosaurs characterized by hollow tubular bones and three-toed limbs, including some iconic dinosaur species like T-Rex and Velociraptor. Saying so, it becomes apparent that dinosaurs in particular, and prehistoric creatures in general, exhibit a wide range of sizes, much like today's animals. The primary reason why many people believe prehistoric animals were much larger than today's creatures mainly stems from two factors. The first factor is the exaggeration of the sizes of prehistoric creatures on the big screen by filmmakers. The fact that real-sized dinosaurs might not look very impressive on screen has led directors to sometimes portray them as being double or even triple their actual size. For instance, consider the scene in the movie Jurassic World from 2015 where a mosasaurus is depicted feeding. The film's visual directors revealed that initially, they intended to create a creature that was 18 meters long, twice the accurate maximum size a mosasaurus could reach. However, when it lunges out of the water to snap at the shark, they realized that the scene is not as grand and terrifying as they thought. In the end, the mosasaurus exaggerates to a length of 33 to 36 meters, doubling its actual size. The second reason is due to distorted conclusions about the sizes of prehistoric creatures based on inaccurate or unverified paleontological findings. Hasty and poorly substantiated estimations lacking a solid foundation have been widely propagated by the press and media. Looking at the broader picture, it is true that the sizes of prehistoric creatures are somewhat larger than those of contemporary ones, but not always. For the majority of the time life has existed on Earth, from 3.77 billion years ago until 600 million years ago, most living organisms possessed microscopic sizes that were not visible to the naked eye. During the Cambrian period, from 541 million to 485.4 million years ago BC, one of the most formidable and terrifying creatures, dominating the early food chain on Earth, was Anomalocaris. It was a half-shrimp, half-centipede creature, measuring a mere 1 meter in length. In the Ordovician period, from 485.4 to 443.8 million years ago BC, no creature surpassed Camarasaurus in size. It could reach a maximum length of 11 meters and weigh around 1 ton. These creatures were distant relatives of modern squids and, in fact, were not larger than their modern counterparts, the colossal squid and giant squid, which inhabit the oceans today. After the Ordovician period came the Devonian period, and the dominant creature during this time was Dunkleistos, a prehistoric armored fish resembling a tank. It reached a maximum length of nearly 9 meters and weighed around 4 tons. Among its modern shark relatives, 2 representatives stand out in terms of size that could potentially outmatch Dunkleistos. These are the whale shark, with a maximum length of 18.8 meters and a maximum weight of 20 tons, and the basking shark, with a maximum length of 12.27 meters and a maximum weight of 16 tons. The Carboniferous period, from 358.9 to 298.9 million years ago BC, was a time when the oxygen concentration in the atmosphere reached its highest levels in Earth's history, approximately 35% compared to the current 21%. The abundance of oxygen allowed for the development of a group of arthropods characterized by an exoskeleton, segmented body, and connected appendages, allowing them to grow to colossal sizes compared to contemporary organisms. Some notable examples include Meganeura, an ancient dragonfly species with wingspans exceeding 70 centimeters, or Arthropleura armata, the giant millipede, ruled as the lord of the long arthropods, reaching lengths of up to 2.5 meters. They were indeed colossal, but only in comparison to present-day millipedes. In the Permian period, from 298.9 to 251.9 million years ago BC, one of the largest terrestrial predators of that time was Inostrancevia. It reached a maximum length of about 3.5 meters and weighed, on average, over 300 kilograms, which is still much smaller than a fully grown white rhinoceros. After the Permian period comes the Triassic period, spanning from 251.9 to 201.3 million years. All the largest creatures of this period belong to the group called Sauropodomorpha, characterized by long necks for herbivorous feeding and lizard-like hips. The most notable representative of this group is Plateosaurus, which could reach a maximum length of 10 meters and weigh around 4 tons. However, it's challenging to classify them as giants compared to a fully grown African elephant from the Jura period and subsequently the Cretaceous period, which spans from 201.3 million to 66 million years ago. This is the only period in prehistory when Earth hosted truly gigantic creatures compared to the present, and most of them belong to the Sauropoda group, the descendants of sauropodomorphs from the Triassic period. The largest sauropod genera, such as Sauroposeidon, Shingia titan, Alamosaurus, Supersaurus, Diplodocus, Argentinosaurus, all surpassed 28 meters in length and weighed from 50 to several hundred tons. The marine creatures of this period also possessed impressive sizes, with many species of sea reptiles exceeding 13 meters, such as Mosasaurus hoffmanii reaching a maximum length of 17 meters or Tylosaurus proriger extending up to 15.8 meters. However, no marine reptile could come close to the size of the ultimate ruler, the blue whale.as for sauropods. The question arises, why did they evolve and could attain such colossal sizes? From the perspective of a modern giraffe, it is apparent that sauropods evolved towards increased height to reach higher foliage. To support an extremely long and heavy neck, a large body is needed, and a large body, in turn, requires sturdy support, provided by 4 massive pillar-like legs. Sauropods had enough time to evolve and acquire all these features. Additionally, their colossal size and weight made them less vulnerable to predatory attacks, as large herbivorous dinosaurs became less attractive targets for predators.
Nope.
However, this inadvertently created a driving force and evolutionary pressure, leading carnivorous dinosaurs to grow larger in a sort of arms race for size between herbivorous and carnivorous dinosaurs. This resulted in the emergence of sauropods on the herbivore team and theropods like Spinosaurus, Giganotosaurus, T-Rex, Mapusaurus, and Carcharodontosaurus on the carnivore team. And if you are wondering why these sauropods, weighing several hundred tons, did not collapse under their own weight without buoyancy support from water like blue whales, the answer lies in their skeletal structure. Unlike most modern mammals with solid and heavy skeletons, sauropods, through evolutionary favor, developed a skeletal structure where the core of their bones was filled with air, similar to the chicken duck or any other avian species. This adaptation allowed their body size and mass to remain reasonable for existence. Apart from sauropods, at the end of the Cretaceous period, there was a flying reptile known as Quetzalcoatlus northropi. For reasons not entirely understood, it possessed an unusually large size, comparable to a small airplane, with a wingspan of 11 meters and a height of over 5 meters when standing on 2 legs. For an easier comparison, the largest flying bird today, the wandering albatross, has a wingspan of only 3.7 meters. Since the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event 66 million years ago, there hasn't been any epoch where prehistoric creatures surpassed the size of contemporary animals. In summary, prehistoric creatures are not always gigantic compared to modern animals, and the majority of them are not enormous when compared to contemporary species. Only a select few species with certain evolutionary advantages, able to capitalize on favorable natural conditions over millions of years, became truly colossal.